this guy, Harry, when I was digging in the patio, building the patio, I found Harry. Harry, the rock, I thought was neat when I first found it. Because I was like, it looks like a crushed head. I mean, it doesn't really, but it kind of does. Come here, Harry. So, you see, it's not a crushed head, obviously. But it just looked funny, you know, to pull this out of the ground. And while I was looking at it, and it's got little holes up here like nostrils. And I've just had Harry ever since. He's just kind of hung around, you know, because the patio got built. Well, the other day, just something always bothered me about this rock having hair and these strings, these weird strings. That was part of it. It was these weird strings. Like, where in the world would this thing have a blue thread coming off of it? It's been down deep in the ground where humans have never been. There were weird threads and hairs and stuff. It was just, you know, it was weird. So the other night I was like, you know what? I'm going to pull out Harry and see what's going on with Harry. Because I bet I know, if I do something, I bet I know what's going to happen. So we're going to do a little science experiment with Harry. And we're going to see what comes out of Harry. Yeah, it's going to be neat. Come on, Harry. Okay, so I'm just going to take Harry. I put my cup in the bowl. And I don't want to I'm going to go from the bottom because he's been sitting like this. So, get away! The damn DARPA bugs love Harry. Alright. That's actually a lot. So let me put the lid on that one. And then I've got all this Harry in here. All right. Now I got a goose raising all sorts of cane. I'm only going through these steps just to show you the process. I can leave the containers like this, clear, like that. Hey, it's mating time. That's what's going on. Get a room. So, anyway, if you put something on the bottom of the cup, like this, see, I just took Sharpies and put some color on it, you can see what's going on inside the cup a lot better than it just being clear. Because the things that are going on inside it are kind of like glass, so sometimes they can be hard to see. So yesterday I had done, just put some color on the outside. You know, I don't understand this stuff. I'm trying to understand this stuff. But we're gonna do some experiments. We're gonna play science. Alright, let's move to the lab. Alright.
Fat Johnny put the boxes on the counter. Roland slid one of them open, still hardly able to believe it wasn't a joke or a sham. But they were bullets, all right. Gleaming, shining, unmarked, never fired, never reloaded. He held one up to the light for a moment, then put it back in the box. Now take out a pair of those wristbands. Wristbands? The gunslinger consulted the Mortsopedia. Handcuffs. Mister, I don't know what you want. The cash register's dupe pants sticking to his crotch. Fat Johnny put them together. In a trice, the steel bracelets were locked in place. He had no idea how the spook had gotten over or around the counter so quickly. Nor did he want to know. Stand there and look at the wall until I tell you make sure the maggot was being good. Then roll the other two onto their backs. Both were good and out, but not dangerously hurt, Roland judged. They were both breathing regularly. A little blood trickled from the ear of the one called Delavan,